our last episode, we talked about how HBO's The Pitt could be a conversation starter for families to discuss end-of-life wishes. Well, today we're sharing another tool that makes these conversations easier with some fun.
But before we continue, we want to be sensitive to our listeners. Today, we're talking about a card game dealing with end-of-life topics. This card game is designed to spark conversations, not to make light of the topic of death. So please talk to a professional or call a helpline to seek help if you're facing difficulties. Please take care of yourself. You don't have to face anything alone.
We're about to play the Death Deck, a card game designed to spark lively discussions about the most universal, yet rarely talked about topic of all, which is death. And we're going to find out just how well we really know each other. Welcome to Thoughtful Planning. I'm Honey.
And I'm Santiago. We're here to help families plan for life's biggest moments without feeling, overwhelmed. Quick note, we're not doctors or lawyers. This episode is for educational purposes only, and we strongly recommend talking to healthcare professionals about your specific situation.
So here's today's essential question. How well do you really know your family's thoughts about death and end-of-life wishes?
We mentioned in our last episode about the pit, finding ways to start these difficult conversations is really crucial. So that's where the death deck comes in.
The Death Deck has everything you need for what they call a fun and memorable night of lively conversations with friends or family. It contains 112 cards with a mix of multiple choice and open-ended questions, all designed to spark discussion around death.
So this is what the death deck looks like if
You can
you're
see it.
looking on on YouTube. So these are the actual multiple choice questions here. And then it's got the open-ended questions. And look, they're yellow and have open. And as you see, the differences in the number of cards, this is the open conversation, this is a multiple choice. So there's several ways you can play. You can play with partners like we're going to do here in a second, and you try to predict the other person's answers, or you can do it as a group. Some people even make a party out of it and dress up. Well, some people dress up in black.
Right. So the creators recommend going through the cards before your group arrives and removing any cards you might find triggering for your specific situation.
So the multiple choice cards we just showed you, just that. We read the question, give the multiple choice answers, and then you pick what your choice is. The open-ended questions, those really help you learn how the others respond to different scenarios.
And this is important. The Death Deck is mainly designed to be used while no one is actively going through death or dying. It's meant for when you're healthy and can have these conversations without the pressure of immediate decisions.
So, like we said, instead of just talking about the deck and going through it, we're actually going to play a round or two. Or three or
Well, not all 112
No,
cards.
we're going to draw 3 multiple choice questions, and then we're going to see how well we know each other, and then we'll try one of the open-ended questions.
All right, so I'm going to start. All right, here's a question. Would you consider sending your cremated remains into space? A, absolutely. I think I deserve this kind of send-off. B, maybe if convinced it's environmentally sound. Or C, no. I beg you to please spend that money on something more useful. Okay, so.
Rock, paper, scissors, who goes first?
Okay.
Ready? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. 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 I guess we know each other pretty well, huh? All right, one last time. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. All right, you win.
Okay, so I picked C.
And so did I. C.
Well, and that's what I picked that you picked.
Yeah, so that's pretty wild.
But that's your answer too. Is C.
That's your answer, and that's my answer.
Okay, so right now we knew that we would make the right answer.
Yeah, there's better money. Spend your money on something else. I don't need to go to space. You know,
Right, exactly. Like, yeah.
there's better things that there's Pokemon cards you could buy or something like that. All right. So now I go.
Yep, your turn.
All right. So here we go. A loved one suggests jewelry be made containing their cremated remains. Would you wear it? A. Sure, I'd love to wear my loved one. B. I'd gladly accept it and then tuck it away safely in a drawer. Or C. Yuck, no way. Our memories are treasure enough for me. What would you answer?
So, since I went first last time, you go first this time.
Okay. I think your answer is A.
I would wear it?
Yes.
Yes, for sure.
For sure. Faux show?
Yes, because I already have a necklace and earrings of Rex and Max, our puppies. Okay, and I think you would have guessed, or B.
I think A.
Oh,
I
you
think
would wear it?
I would. What I was thinking when I read that question out is I've seen rings, wedding bands made out of remains.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd probably make a wedding band and then put it on and wear it so I could still remember your memory in my wedding band.
Okay, so there you go. He's up 1 point, and I'm 0.
Yeah. Well, no,
The
it's 1 and I got 2. So because we both.
Oh yeah. You're right.
Right.
You're right.
All right.
The reason though I guessed that, I thought that is because for the both Rex and Max, you've got like a paperweight or you got like something decorative. So that's why I was thinking you wouldn't choose something to wear. But that's why I picked that. Okay. Next one. Final multiple choice one. Okay. Making a video of yourself to be played after you've died is A, on my to-do list. B, something I would only consider doing if terminally ill or getting up in years. Or C, creepy, sad, and downright depressing. Okay. So I think you would pick A on your to-do list.
I picked D. Already done it.
You already did yours?
Well, we did one already for the kids for the 9/11 stuff.
That's not.
It's A. I picked A. I think A is what we do, but
But
we've already done one.
I would have picked D for myself, like you said. I think that would be a good suggestion for the game is already done it. Because I've already done mine. I did it for my doula class.
Well, look at you. I guess I'm gonna have to do one.
So now
Now, did you do one for each individual, or did you do one that's just?
Oh, good question. See,
Covers?
that would be a good question for this one. My video is for like just really it's for everyone. It's not for each individual person. So like yeah, when we have a memorial or something, that's what my video is for. So actually, I picked A for you, but you had
I
a
picked
different.
A also. I mean, because it wasn't a choice on there. So you have the A, and then I drew a little line, put D.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So we'll call it
It's a tie.
tie. Yeah. Okay. It's a
Okay.
tie.
Tie.
All right. And now we are going to read the open-ended question. So let's see.
Okay. So here we go. The open-ended question's title is I See Dead People. It reads, it's common to see a deceased family member or friend in dreams or hallucinations when you're on the brink of death. Who would you want as your official greeter upon death?
You want to go first or me?
Well, I think the loser should go first. So you go. Because I
Wow.
won. Well, I won the other one. I'll go first.
Okay. It's okay. I'll go. I already know.
Okay.
I would like Max and Rex to be my official greeters.
Well, that was going to be my answer also, with the caveat that it would depend on when one of us died.
Ah.
So if I went first, I would want Max and Rex there, and even Tex if he goes before we do. Get the boys there. But if you were, for some reason, I'm gonna get soppy here. If you were to go before me, I would of course want you there to greet me.
Okay. Now we got sappy.
Yes, but that's just that's who I would want there because I
Well,
think it's important for me.
and I think maybe we'll go at the same time. How about that?
Okay, and then they'll both be there, one dog for each of us.
There you go. One for each. Okay. So the death deck is great for general conversations, but there are also more specialized tools for specific situations.
There's an end of life deck that's full of course, the end of life stuff, which is designed for families, caregivers, and healthcare providers to facilitate those conversations about your wishes at end of life when someone is actually facing that situation.
Right. It's important to stress that in my doula class, they said the EOL deck is specifically for when you are going through that situation.
Right
It helps them have the conversation and to talk through it. So that's what you would use that deck for. And they just released the Dementia deck, which opens up a dialogue about the kind of care you want and what matters most if you're living with dementia, which can also prepare you and your loved ones for future decisions.
And that's got to be hard to go through that when you're going through something like that. Now, this is crucial. These card games are fantastic conversation starters, but they will never, ever replace legal documentation.
Right. Once you've had these conversations and know everyone's wishes, you still need to document them properly in legal documents like advance care directives.
So think of these 3 decks that they have out now as the first step in the process. They break the ice, they get people talking, and like we just did, we went even deeper than the question and was posed to us. But you always need to follow through with those proper documents so your wishes are legally protected.
So here's what we're asking you to do. Consider getting the death deck or finding another way to start these conversations with your family.
If you decide to make it a party, remember to go through the cards first. And you might want to remove anything that might be triggering to the group. You know who you're inviting, you probably know their backgrounds. So just take out some of those that you think might be sensitive.
And don't forget to follow Thoughtful Planning or hit that subscribe button if you want more episodes about navigating life's biggest planning moments.
So if you have any questions, reach out to us at info@legacytoolkit.com.
Let's circle back to our essential question. How well do you really know your family's thoughts about death and end of life wishes?
These conversations are never easy. Not at all. But they're so very important for you and your family. Your family's going to thank you for starting them and then for following through with those documents that you need to follow through with.
Right. Until next time, remember, every chapter you write today shapes your legacy tomorrow. Thank you for joining us at Thoughtful Planning.